The entire narrative of that you can know somebody's political affiliations just by knowing if they associate with trans people is ridiculous and annoying. Let's start with that there are conservative trans people. It's also true that conservative men love trans women. Charlie didn't say nice things about trans people, but who does? One thing trans people are very used to is having people say bad things about them. Influential as Charlie may have been, he didn't make any of the laws that restrict our lives, nor could he make any laws to give us back our freedoms. In other words, Charlie meant a lot more to you than he meant to us. If trans people went after every person that said bad things about us, the country would look like the country that borders Egypt. If Charlie's roommate is indeed trans, they are so early in their transition that they don't even know what rights they don't have or have lost yet. A person would really have to be very naive to ignore all that's known about the far-right community and the communities that exist even further to the right. If their relationship is indeed true, the most plausible thing is that they were two gay guys and then one of them decided that they wanted to transition for whatever reason. Only a fool would ignore all we've learned about femboys, furries, and the rest, as they exist in these chronically online communities. These fringe communities may vote Republican, but they're not really Republican. They'd be Republican like Antifa is Democratic. This administration, with its evangelical bent, has really nothing nice to say about the LGBTQ community. The way the word abomination rolls off their tongue so easily, I find it very surprising and hard to believe that they employ so many gay people. Peter Thiel, although not part of the administration, has had a great influence on the administration and is the person responsible for J.D. Vance. Peter just gave a lecture on the Antichrist, which I'm sure his husband and 2 children enjoyed. Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, gay. And it's the highest position a gay person has ever held in the government. Richard Griel or something has worked with the Trump administration both times. Tony Fabrizio is Trump's longtime pollster. Trent Morse and Jacob Hellberg bring up the rear. Can we stop with the gay and trans people don't believe in God thing already? A lot of trans and gay people believe in God. Trans people are some of the most spiritual people I've ever met. As a matter of fact, a lot of cultures in the past used to think that we were closer to God. Believe it or not, there are other religions besides evangelical Christians, where people worry about their own sins more than they worry about the sins of others. It didn't take me very long when I started to research these online communities to run across Chris Chan. If you don't know who he is, don't research him. It was disgusting. The whole thing is disgusting. But choosing to ignore what's going on online, we do so at our own peril. More and more, we're seeing what goes on there bleeding out into the real world. I think we're all underestimating the impact this online culture is having on all of our lives. Do you really want to leave the future in their hands?